Welcome to Dole TV. It's your boy. We're back with another video. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions before I say anything else. Are you happy with your physique? Are you happy with your mindset? Are you happy with your perception of life? If these 3 answers are yes, 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 Mac, I'm happy with all of these 3 things, then congratulations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. If the answers to these questions, however, is no, then we've got some work to do. So tune in to find out how we can change that.
Now the work is finding an answer to these questions, and I'm going to guide you through them in this video. Okay, so we start with number 1. Are you happy with your physique? That was the question, right? The answer is no. That's probably why you're still here. And before I say anything, I want you to understand that I get it. One thing I'm also good at is building. I built my muscles. I built my beard. I built my hair. I built my mindset. Because I built this shit. Me! Brick by brick! Because I realized that everything I want is out there. I just need to be hungry enough to go and get it. So until you ingrain that in your mind, these 3 questions are not going to have the answers you want. You need to be willing to do whatever it takes to get these results. So number 1, your physique. I was fat. I remember sitting down and not being able to sit properly because I was concerned about the rolls. You know, the rolls rolling over the top, and then the top being squished, and then I'm just there sitting, and it's like the fat is just lying around, right? But I remember walking around and asking myself, I'll have to tuck it in just to make sure that it doesn't. Now the people watching this are 18 to 34, okay? So my question to you is, are you comfortable with having a dad bod at whatever age you're in? If you're in that age bracket, even if you're lower also. And if you're comfortable with it, then look, this is, some people even see this. They say, I'd rather be a billionaire, I'd rather have £1 billion than 6-pack. Wealth is an all-rounded target to strive for. So just as you're aiming for the money, you should be aiming for a solid physique. Now, what are the benefits of a solid physique? Now, I'll tell you, the benefits for me are, I used to have to get rejection from the woman I wanted and having to settle for the women that I had access to. But once I changed my physique, I gained the remote control. And I said, no, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want that, I want this. I'm not saying, look, some of you, unfortunately, may have a difficult time. And I'm not saying that it's not hard, because it is hard. Even when I did get the physique, it wasn't as easy as, it's not like, oh, all of a sudden things became easy. No. But did I have more options? Absolutely. Did people reach out to me in my DMs instead of me having to go for them? Absolutely. So what I'm saying in essence is, your options will increase once you take care of your body. How can someone take care of your body when you're not taking care of it yourself? Take care of your body. How? How do we do that? This is where we start to sort of incline a little bit into the mindset bit, but not just yet. You want to drop deposits, daily deposits into your, call it your workout bag. Every day you do 50 press-ups, 10 burpees, something. Even if it's £1, £10, you do that for 365 days. You guarantee your body will not be the same. Okay? You watch what you eat. Don't eat till you're full. Eat what you're comfortable eating. Turn food into the nutrients you need in order for your body to operate properly. Right? Now, this is a process, so I will go into that a bit deeply later on. But just to summarize it, turn the food you eat into the fuel you need to get the energy you need from your body. Okay? I'm not saying I'm a strict diet. I don't believe in being strict with the diet, because guess what? You need to enjoy. Life is for the living, right? I don't believe in punishing yourself in the kitchen just so that you can look good. That's bullshit, personally. Some people do it and it works for them. I'm happy with knowing that I eat what I want, but I eat healthy. I eat what I want, but what I eat is good for my body. That's what matters to me. So if you're just like me, yeah, then turn what you eat into fuel that you need in order to operate properly. That sometimes may be ice cream. Just know that because of the high sugars, you need to balance it out by having something else that is low sugar, right? Or you need to balance it out by drinking a lot of water, right? Or you need to make sure that because you're having ice cream, you're not having this. So that's a way to go about it. Now, number 2, mindset. Same way you're dropping deposits into your workout bank, you want to drop the deposit into your mindset bank. Now, what does that mean? You're being programmed right now. Twitter, social media, you name it. Even me right now, I'm programming you. I'm telling you to program yourself. But what I'm saying to you is, instead of you being brainwashed by what the social media or the media decides to put out there, you decide what you want in your head. Do you want the mind of a millionaire? Read the books of the millionaires. Do you want the mind of a millionaire? Read the podcast. Watch the podcast and study the podcast. Do you want the mind of Goku? Study Goku. You can pick and choose what goes inside your mind, right? But you need to be conscious of it, because when you're not being conscious of it, it's when you're sleeping. That's when they can infiltrate anything. And by the time you're, why am I feeling so negative? You're not in control of what you're putting inside your mind. I'm telling you now, the moment you become in charge of your boat, of your garden, like I said in the what book was it? As a Man Thinketh, right? As I said in the man, As a Man Thinketh, your mind will start to work for you. You start to work alongside your mind. Your mind will now start saying, this ain't right, you know. And you can hear it. You can now start trusting your God. Life starts becoming clearer. So that's how you go about sorting out your mindset. Number 3, perception. Now, with perception, there's 3 ways you can go about it. Before I go into perception, however, I want to add one more thing. I need to set up for this one. I need you to understand, yeah, that motivation is great. It's fantastic. At the age of 15, it done wonders for me. The only problem was motivation is what ignites the fire. What keeps the flame going is discipline. So yes, motivation is helpful, but that's just to start the fire. Once that fire goes, so does your desire to do things. And you should not rely on desire. What you should rely on is becoming your own tyrant. I'm in the process of reading Titans from the biography of John Rockefeller. And one of the things they said was, once you become your own tyrant, you stop letting other tyrants control your life. You're not happy with how things are going right now. You're not happy with your manager. I'm telling you now, a lot of millionaires out there, in my study, in the past year or 2 studies of these millionaires and billionaires, they're heavy tyrants on themselves. You can't escape it, but you can control it. And when you become your own tyrant, it's going to be hard for you to be affected by what someone else's standards are, because your standards are already here. So a lot of people's standards are here, bro. You don't need to worry about that. So by the time you do even just these 2 things, you're set good. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I remember what it was like, bro. I remember the insecurity. I remember the fact that I couldn't sit down comfortably. That's not life. I remember the fact that someone told me face to face, man to man, you ain't got a backbone. And he was right. But if he says that to me now, I'll bang him in his face. But that's different. I wasn't able to do that at the time. Why? Because I didn't have a backbone. I didn't. I was soft, weak. And you need to have this conversation with yourself so that you can be honest and say to yourself, bro, you need to change. Because if you don't change, nothing's going to change for you. There's 8 billion people in this world and not one person is coming to save you, bro. Not one. Forget 2, 3, 4, 5, your whole team. Oh, my whole team is gonna... Nobody is coming to save you. This is why when you clicked on this video, you probably done that by yourself. I'm not forcing, I'm not holding a gun to your head. This is your choice. Okay? So number 3, perspective. You want to look at life neutrally. Always be in a grateful mode, but never be satisfied. Know how to balance the two. Okay? When things are positive, think of a negative outcome. You just got paid. Put your money in the savings because you may not be able to be working next month. You might break your leg. Guess what? Next month comes, you're still working. Great. You've saved up to 1K, 2K, 3K, whatever. Right? That's only because you were thinking negative though. You think, oh shit, what do I do? And you do that gradually, you're gonna climb. You're gonna climb to a different step. You're gonna understand, whoa, this is changing my whole perspective. When things are negative though, you wanna be thinking positive. Don't let negativity stop you from going to achieve things you wanna achieve. Okay, you're having a bad day. All right, cool. Gonna go to the gym and burn it out. Oh shit, I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna use that negative energy to pump some weights and hit my PR. I'm gonna use that negative energy to make sure that I hit every single rep target that I've got for each exercise. You don't know what exercises to do. I've said, look, it's the same shit. You go into the gym, you practice those weights, and you do that consistently. You want the changes, it's boring, but it's effective, it works. Do you wanna know why it works? Because it worked for me. It took me 10 years to realize that. It may take you 6 months, 2 months. Now that's crazy. I wish I had access to this 10 years ago. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? 10 years ago, I wish someone had said to me, look, Mac, just do these 3 things. Change your perspective. Build your mindset. Build your body. Your life will never be the same. So, with that said, I'm going to keep it short and call it a day. I want our generation to know that it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a bloody war. Let me say that again, because I think it's landed. But I'm going to say it again, because when I said it the first time, it got me goosebumps. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Any value to you, please share, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's build this bloody community. But I'm telling you now, whether you do or not, I don't really care. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep going until I see the impact I want to see, and then I'm like, you gotta get up and fight.